I commonly tell clients that being nosy is part of my job, but that level of detail, or nosiness, it can be a big help. I want to tell you a short story about how that level of detail and nosiness was a real benefit to clients. Let's call them Mike and Sarah. It uncovered two key issues that prompted a change that helped them save taxes. Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to apply to your situation, but I would say that a deeper level of planning and relationship could be a great benefit. Many people think of a financial advisor as someone who manages a portfolio and tries to earn a return. And certainly that's part of the job. But if that's all we're doing, we're missing a lot. And so is the client in turn. So let's talk about Mike and Sarah. They own two homes, a house in the mountains and a condo in the city. They split their time about 50-50. For years, their primary residence was listed as the mountain house. That's just how they'd always done it. But as we've gotten to know them, to really know them, we started looking at the bigger picture. Two key factors caught my attention. One, their property taxes were much higher on the condo in the city than on the house in the mountains. Two, they never planned to sell that mountain house. They loved it, but there was a high likelihood that they would sell the condo at some point. So by changing their primary residence from the mountain house to the condo, they were able to move their homestead exemption over and substantially save on their property taxes. That was benefit number one. But second, from a capital gains standpoint, that primary residence capital gains exclusion is far more valuable on a property that you might actually sell. That's a longer term planning technique that could save them substantial taxes. That's not an investment allocation issue. That's not a stock picking issue. That's relationship level planning. If all we're doing is managing an account, we would likely never know enough to make that recommendation, or others. Mike and Sarah, they also have significant assets with other well-known large firms. They've had those relationships for over 20 years. I imagine they're good people, but no one had ever asked enough questions or been nosy enough to see that opportunity. When we say we want to know your life, your family, your goals, your concerns, that's what we mean. Real planning lives in those details. If your financial relationship feels limited to statements and performance reports, it may be worth asking whether you're getting the full value of advice. If you're within a few years of retirement or already there, and you want a relationship that goes deeper than just investment returns, let's talk. Click below to schedule a call.